The following video contains one or two words of a rather explicit nature. The reason we felt the need to put up this disclaimer is because there's probably a couple more words than usual. This is because of one reason. The director of this video was in fact very hungover when he'd done it. Therefore he wasn't thinking straight because he'd previously been to a barbecue the night before and drunk one or two many Diet Cokes. So, therefore, as a means of apology and in order to break you in gently with a warm fuzzy feeling in your heart, we decided to show you a picture of a cat that looks like Adolf Hitler. Charming, isn't it? Modern Warfare 3 Free-for-All. There's a change. There's something I never upload, being as I, primarily credit myself on being a decent free-for-all player. So why do I not upload much Modern Warfare 3 Free-for-all? Well, the answer's simple. It's because it's fucking shit. The game is so goddamn noisy, and I've got SitRep Pro on, I want to listen out for them footsteps, and there's cars exploding. There's people spraying PP bloody 901s or whatever they are. The noisiest gun I've ever heard in my life. I mean, I cannot tell you, when I've been shot in the back by that gun by, somebody, and I'm completely unexpecting it, I literally have almost had a coronary heart attack right there and then. My wife might come home one day and just find me keeled over with the controller in my hand and the headset wrapped around my fucking neck because it frightens the life out of me. Helicopters are so noisy. Everything's just loud and it's like, fucking hell, it's just not enjoyable. The other reason why I don't play free-for-all on Modern Warfare 3 is because the spawns are absolutely diabolical. I mean, Dome. Why does everybody love Dome on free-for-all? I don't understand it. I can't understand the correlation between having a good time and putting yourself through some major punishment. Not unless you're sadomasochist, and you're into people beating the shit out of you with sticks and you get off on it, or, standing on top of you with a high heel and telling you you're a pig and, you get some sexual satisfaction out of that. So I don't know. I don't know why people play Dome. Not that Dome's got anything to do with sadomasochism. You kind of get where I'm going. The game before this, I was on Dome, and the amount of times I would spawn next to somebody else who spawned, and when I say next to, it was almost like we spawned in each other. And, it's one of those things, because I want to get back into the action, I move straight away, and if somebody's not that proactive and they're thinking a little bit about what their next move is going to be, they just see this guy appear in front of them, and I get shot in the back. So, no, it's, free-for-all's quite busted up, and it shouldn't have been that way, really, because the maps are good, the size of the maps are good. On here, this gameplay in the background, there were so many times I'd shoot somebody and then I would know he would spawn almost directly in front of me again, and he'd come back for that revenge kill, and you're like, Jesus, I've got to reload my fucking gun. Oh, so stressful, but bit of free-for-all in the background, enjoy. Now, what I really wanted to talk about is, obviously, you may have seen it about, if you pre-order Call of Duty Ghost, you get this new bonus map which is called Free-for-all. Now, I will be honest, when I first saw it, I thought it said bonus map for free-for-all. I thought, oh, okay, that'd be quite interesting, but no. The map is actually called free-for-all, and what it is, it's a skyscraper that is kind of disintegrating and falling to pieces in real time. So, as you're playing, the whole environment around you is totally adjusting and moving as more of this skyscraper just falls to bits. And it kind of gives way for, new advantages. So I suppose maybe a staircase will fall down and go from one level to another, so it gives you a new access and things like that. What do I feel about that as a free-for-all player? I don't know, not very good. I don't know if this is going to be a map that's going to be a skipper, As soon as it comes up, it's like, whoa, we're not playing that one. Come on, guys. Vote, everybody vote. Come on, guys, vote. Yeah, come on, vote. Oh, you motherfuckers. No, I don't think it's going to be very fun. The reason for that is, how the game works is, over periods of time, there's going to be tremors. When these tremors happen, obviously, as I said, the environment's going to change, but there's one key element in why it's called freefall, and that is because the ground, the glass floors, eventually pieces of them are just going to fall away at random. Just bits of glass just dropping away from beneath your feet. Now, I would say from a spectator point of view, that is going to be fucking hilarious. And there's going to be some golden moments on YouTube of people filming stuff like that. I would imagine that's great. If you look in your mate's theatre mode and you see that one of his last games was on freefall, it'd be worth just going in there and panning around the map, watching everything happen and watching these disasters unfold as people just plummet to their death. That would be the interesting part about it. The non-interesting and not fun part about it, particularly from a free-for-all point of view, is that I don't know what kind of end game result they've got, like a Moab or a nuke or whatever they're going to incorporate, but if you're charging around the map like I am on this, I'm holding a section down, I understand exactly where the spawns are, I've got my SitRep Pro, I can hear them all running around in the, you know, the room above me like fucking herds of buffalo charging about. But I've got that super soldier sense on where I've got the specialist perks all maxed out, and I'm charging around and nobody's beating me to gunfights. Now if I was getting close to this endgame result and all of a sudden a piece of ground disintegrates beneath my very feet, I am probably going to smash my controller, being realistic, because I can kind of just about handle getting bullshitted by, I suppose, somebody else. You know, if somebody does a jump shot round a corner and drops straight into a drop shot with their bloody scuff controller and outguns me, that makes me mad, right? But I can understand that because, you know, it's, I suppose, a bit of skill from what he's just done. But if I'm running around like a bull in a china shop, destroying everybody and everything around me, and all of a sudden the thing that screws me over while I'm one away from whatever this thing is going to be is Mother Nature, by taking away the poorly designed glass floor beneath me, I'm going to smash my controller. I will. It will go up the wall and I will have to buy a new controller, because that's going to be a bitter pill to swallow. From a team deathmatch or ground war point of view, I would imagine the elements of fun are going to be there. You know, you're not really going to give a shit too much. It's going to actually be funny looking at the kill feed and all of a sudden finding this pile of skulls that have just shown up, and you go, oh my god, there was 5 of them, all just fell to their death. That's what happens when you bunch up. Ha ha, ha ha. But from a free-for-all point of view, where it's you and you only, and you're relying on your wits, your tenacity and your integrity, and all of a sudden, like I say, Mother Nature just squats above your head and takes a great big dump on it by taking the floor away. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that one. So yeah, if you want to know a bit more about that map, then go to callofduty.com. There's a little bit of information there, not too much, and there's a few screenshots as well to give you a kind of idea of what it looks like. And let me know what you think about it. You know, do you think... I understand that, you know, they're trying to come up with new ideas, and I fully respect them for that. I think it's an innovative idea, but I just think it's going to be annoying. That's just my opinion. What's your opinion on it, guys? I will see you later. Apocalypse done.